New insight tonight into the woman who accused 14-year-old Emmett Till of whistling at her in a Mississippi store in 1955. WRAL's Chelsea Donovan reports on a memoir the woman wrote that she says she never wanted the black teen dead.
This manuscript comes less than a month after an unserved warrant from 1955 surfaced in a Mississippi basement. There have been repeated calls and protests for the arrest of Carolyn Bryant Donham, but the DA here can't do anything unless she gets a fugitive warrant from Mississippi.
This terrible crime in the Mississippi Delta ended up shaking the world.
The murder of 14-year-old Emmett Till, a black boy abducted and murdered in Mississippi in 1955. Now, for the first time, we're hearing the words of 87-year-old Carolyn Bryant Donham, the woman who accused him of making improper advances before he was lynched. It's all in this unpublished memoir called I Am More Than a Wolf Whistle. Bryant Donham gave it to Duke historian Tim Tyson when they met in 2008.
I used it for my book and then put it in the archive,
where it wasn't supposed to be released for several more decades.
But I felt that the investigation was more important than the archival agreement.
Tyson gave it to the FBI when they reopened the nearly 70-year-old cold case in 2017. In the memoir, Donham says she attempted to help Till once he had been located and brought to her in the middle of the night to identify by her husband Roy and brother-in-law. The two men later were tried and acquitted by an all-white jury for Till's murder. She says, quote, I try to protect him by telling Roy he's not the one. Donham also writes that she, quote, always felt like a victim as well as Emmett. Do I think he should have been killed for doing that? Absolutely, unequivocally no. Did we both pay a price for it? Yes, we did. He paid dearly with the loss of his life. I paid dearly with an altered life.
I'm hoping that if they reopen the case because of the warrant, that somehow bits and pieces of the historical record might come together and tell us something more clear.
Donham even talks about why she didn't ever come forward, stating, quote, the answer is simple. I wanted to protect my children and myself from the media.
We called the DA in Mississippi where this crime occurred 70 years ago, but haven't heard back on if he will arrest Carolyn Bryant Donham. Chelsea Donovan, WRAL News, Raleigh.
And WRAL reached out to Donham's family today and Donham herself, but have not heard back.